should have sound. Sorry, man. I'll get one more.
That's all right.
I want to make sure this is your chair. You be all right with this little bit of space to get up into the chair? All right, cool. Okay, so all I gotta do is make sure he's cool with that. Good, yeah, now it's happy. Now it's happy. Okay, cool. Would you rather stay down there instead of coming up the steps?
I can go.
All right, cool. I just gotta sneak back here for a bit until after Dr. Briggs is done, and then I'll get out the other way so you don't have to worry about it. I doubt it's gonna take long. Or you tell me when you can see.
I can see.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can see.
All right, cool. I know it's one of those screens where it's like if you're not looking at it at the right angle, it's
Yeah,
like,
it's all
can't see nothing.
weird and crap.
Yeah, because I got it piped through the system. And the mic's on the stage, so it comes into that. And I forgot there's actually going to be people sitting here. This thing's going to kill me. So I got to turn the mic on for when Dr. Briggs speaks, but then after that, they don't, you know, I don't need the people here to hear. Oh, she did put the podium up there. Alright, so which one is that? I don't know which microphone that is. Gosh, you can slip on me all the time, man.
What are we doing?
Thanks.
You watching it?
No.
Did we just have a ding sound go off? Like 5 minutes ago? He got turned a little bit. No. I haven't run in through that. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
The ding? That's on the street. That should be good. for s'mores?
This is where it's at. Can't sit there.
I was wrong, and she's gonna have you talk from the podium.
Okay. Okay, no, that was fine. I was just, she said, "Yep," and the wireless mic's right out there.
Yes.
Where's it at?
It's on the podium. It should be in the handheld thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm looking for the little microphone. I'm looking for the wrong thing.
Yeah, the normal.
Okay.
The other wireless, the handheld.
Fair enough.
Keep bumping this thing. Right?
Do we let in? Do you have any idea?
No, I'm not sure.
Yeah. Let's make the news. Let's pound it. First off, I want to welcome everybody this evening to our senior high jazz band and senior high band concert. Boy, is it great to see faces from the community back in our school. The last time I was on this stage, I had our 9th through 12th graders, almost a year to the day, in this very auditorium, letting them know that unbeknownst to us, we were going to go through a pandemic that we continue to go through. So it is with great pleasure that we host you tonight, as many of you as we could, in person. I know these students this evening, I spent some time today with Mrs. McWhinney, have been working on these songs for, I guess, a little more than a year, and so they're excited to show you what they've learned. So thank you for sharing your children with us and giving us the opportunity to work with your children in our band and instrument program. My hope is that whether you're watching us at home through our live stream feed or here in person, that you're able to sit back for the next half hour, 45 minutes, relax, and enjoy the great work of our students. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Briggs. And without further ado, we're going to start off tonight's concert with our jazz band. It features students from 7th through 12th grade, and the song that we're going to perform is called Autumnus by composer Larry Meek, and it will be featuring our soloist Michael Asbury, senior band member on flugelhorn. This is Autumnus. this is Canton Senior High School Band, and the first tune they're going to perform for you is On Hymn Song of Lowell Mason by David R. Holsinger. In the early 19th century, the leading composer he was of hymn tunes in America. His main activities centered in Boston and New York City. He is particularly renowned for having pioneered the introduction of music instruction on a regular basis into the Boston public schools in 1827. He composed or arranged some 1,600 hymn tunes and compiled some 80 collections of music. Among the best known of his surviving hymn tunes are Joy to the World, Oh for a Thousand Tongues to Sing, Nearer My God to Thee, When I Survey the Wondrous Cross, and the tune on which this composition is based, My Faith Looks Up to Thee. This is the Senior High Band's rendition of A Hymn Song of Lowell Mason. this time, I would like to recognize the students who participated last year, January 2020, the Bradford Sullivan County Music Educators Association County Band that was held at Sayre High School. If you could hold your applause to recognize all of these students: Isaac Fleury, Jason Mahosky, Curtis Lammy, Michael Asbury, Kara Hughes, Liam Robertson, Wyatt Karpinski, Tony Asbury, and Adrian Katona. If you could please stand at this time if I called your name to be recognized. So last year's county band. Next, I would like to also recognize the students who were selected for this year's county band. Unfortunately, we weren't able to have it this year in person, but these students were selected and they will receive the honors as such. Please hold your applause till the end. Savannah Kramer, Isaac Fleury, Perry Mcdonald, Samantha Brackman, Kaden Williams, Curtis Lammy, Michael Asbury, Kara Hughes, Levi Mead, and Bradley Verman. Please stand to be recognized. We have a few more recognitions from last year. At this time, I would like to recognize Isaac Fleury on flute. He participated back in January of 2020 in the PMEA, Pennsylvania Music Educators Association District Band Festival. It was held at Danville High School. If you could please stand up and be recognized. Also, we had some students who are no longer with us because they graduated, plus one current student participate in the 2020 Susquehanna University Honors Band Festival in Sealandsburg, PA back in February, and that would be Perry McDonald on oboe. She could stand to be recognized. And now, last but not least, I'm going to recognize our seniors. Please hold your applause again till the end. Michael Asbury, Curtis Lammy, Bradley Roman, and Levi Mead, our seniors this year. Please stand. The next selection we're going to perform for you is The Stars and Stripes Forever, written by John Philip Sousa. Our version is edited by William D. Ravelli. John Philip Sousa wrote 136 marches, and he served for 12 years as the leader of the Marine Band and served under 5 presidents. On December 11, 1987, The Stars and Stripes Forever was designated the National March of the United States of America. Isaac Fleury will be the featured soloist on the piccolo. This is The Stars and Stripes Forever. At this time, I would like to thank the following people or organizations: the Canton School Board of Education, Dr. Briggs, our superintendent, who did the welcome this evening, Mr. John Capetti, our high school principal, Mr. Cron, our dean of students, Mrs. Watkins and Mrs. Guzik, administration secretaries, Mrs. Greer and Mrs. Hanahan, our high school secretaries, Mrs. May and Mrs. Watson, our guidance counselors, custodial and maintenance staff, especially Mr. Richter, Mr. Turner, and Mrs. Mickey. They keep our facilities looking fantastic and take care of us every single day. Next, our technical support, Mr. Kropinski in the back and Mr. Buchanan for help with the sound and hooking things up such as microphones and such. Next, we have our videographer in the back, which is Talon Williams, who is helping us present this live on live stream through our school webpage. The live stream club leader, which is Mrs. Larkham, thank you. Robert M. Sides, Representative Scott Taylor, who makes our weekly visits. Parents and grandparents and friends. And finally, thank you to the students on stage for working hard, persevering, and overcoming obstacles and adversity that 2020 and 21 have thrown your way. Real quickly, before we get into our final selection, I had posted an assignment for students. It's a Collins writing. You might have heard them grumbling about it from time to time. But one of the assignments this year was to complete an essay in response to the following writing prompt. It goes like this. Imagine that, many years into the future, you move to a town where the band program has been eliminated from the schools. Using your experiences in band as talking points, would you convince the administrators to bring it back? Do we need band? Why is or why isn't it important? And another question, has participating in band been important to you? Why or why not? Several essays are posted outside in the auditorium lobby entrance for you to read on your way out tonight. Here is one example from an anonymous band member. I think the administration should bring bands back to these schools because many students have nothing else to do. Band helps students see a different angle in life, and some students might even want to make a career out of it. Depending on the person, people, they need band in their lives because some people need a way to escape reality and just think about music and relax. An example is when a student is really stressed. They can just play an instrument, and depending on the song, it may relieve some stress from their life. As for some people, band helps them with their feelings. One of my friends in band actually told me that band helps relieve anxiety and calms them. Band is important to many people because it is part of their life and it's just a fun class to take. Many students nowadays are usually on their phones all the time, and having no extracurricular activities doesn't help with the problem. Being on technology too much can cause health problems to some. Having more activities throughout the day can help students bend away from technology and see life at a different angle. Bringing band classes back can possibly get students more engaged in school. Having band in schools is literally the best choice people have ever made. Now that these schools don't have band classes anymore, there isn't much activity in schools. You see, when students are in band, they are part of a family, and you never know which students will need a good family. Sorry. Many students barely have an actual family, so band helps them get through life. What I mean when I say that band is a family is that when we are all together, we create a special bond between each and every one of us students. We become like family, and for example, when someone is having a bad day, it's almost like a wildfire. The bad day goes through all of us. Many people that aren't in a band don't understand that we are a family and we consider ourselves siblings. It's almost like the band instructor is the parent and we are the children. Band helps us so much throughout life. Without band, how would music even be a thing? What most schools don't realize is that when we have concerts, we get so happy because those students are up on stage and we are doing what makes us happy. Performing in front of people is something that can help get over fears and help students realize that they are more than just an ordinary person. They are a band kid. That was one of the many that I got that was outstanding. So if you could give that student, anonymous student, a round of applause. essay truly touched my heart when I read it, as did so many others. A few of them are, again, posted outside for you to look at. Our final selection tonight is New York 1927 by Warren Barker. It is a snapshot of the roaring 20s featuring ragtime, blues, and Manhattan mayhem that will depict a typical busy street scene in New York City in the 1920s. We have many kids on this stage that they might be the only person on their instrument, so they're kind of a soloist. So I'm going to recognize them at this time. Savannah Kramer on piccolo, Curtis Lamy on trumpet, Michael Asbury French horn, Samantha Brackman clarinet, Gabrielle Spencer alto saxophone, Kaden Williams baritone saxophone. And quick announcement, there'll be pizza, a slice of pizza for band members in the band room following the concert, and they will return to the auditorium lobby for dismissal. So please wait in the auditorium lobby for your children. Thank you all again for coming tonight, and for those watching us on the live stream, and have a great evening.
Thank you.
who are in the wings come out to be acknowledged as well? Come on. Please give them a round of applause. And that concludes our concert. Everyone have a great evening. Parents, please wait in the auditorium lobby for your children. Thank you for coming.